Etiefo ne busianfo ani die kwan so mema obi bia akwa baba Chinese me pacho ha daily update TV ani die kwan so sene no first time baba Chinese wa mesra wo say utie news ni we na so woni jwa subscribe for more updates, like and share our videos no ma lovers nso enye bi enti nyakopo onhira no onyo Kesi me pacho enkomo ni ebedi ogbo kwan so say ya no tie obi a onfa nchen akoy politics die edena ye beka asem bia be ye obi de nenso fa baby nenso no enye obi nso de nti yesere mo ogbo kwan so say ya no tia wa ye be sere say o de be chen na me pacho ene na NDC party no mo ko lanche wo mo campaign e wo tamale o ene de tamale aye de papa hey just at the end of the December election the be well, all the barometers are gearing positively towards John Dramani Mahama. Not just say, in some anasa sma me kind, the me pese me chere say, Bibia etre say, Edna Wesekianeke, ye former president John Dramani Mahama, onena obeba president because utie info analytics, utie any nkofofofra or moye research ni nyeme na mu na chese omo projections ni nyina e positive towards former president John Dramani Mahama. Na me pacho ene omukọ Tamale say omukọ lanche womo campaign. Some of the Tamale residents APA Babontin ebe express say omo sentiments ni omo views, and according to omo no omo beto ama ye former president John Dramani Mahama. So far an interview made by Ghana Web and so far echo viral, and uti omo Ghana Web presenter ni bisani say na sisi an two notness and a lead into say omumu hwan na obeto ama no, and you could see say those residents no say there be former president John Dramani Mahama na de obeto abanama. Aside all the barometers being positively and as a gearing positively towards the former president John Dramani Mahama no, utimu say yenso no timamufo ni pi na so dey edja the NPP party papa na me pacho during no campaign no ana yeah, so for Zenator Rawlings, yeah, na yenim Zenator Rawlings na MP for Koliklote and Opiaba Bontin also J on so mountain podium no na podium no mountain on so man kwan say on so on kasa. So far mimuni say ne papa spirit JJ Rawlings ne spirit no e woni banim. Yes, ebusia me say JJ Rawlings ne spirit no e woni banim. O de video no be kwa kwhwe na o hwe the way a wase aje just say a say Mike now all kasa with that confidence, boldness, fearless. I mean, if you without fearlessness, ebusia NDC more NDC. Me say NDC wo go more gurus, or more James, or more uncle for Pameka James, and you say just or more uncle for just or mere James and kasa, or more uncle just ebusia me mama kasa nyetintin. Ye bekoni akwhwe video no. Akwhwe video na yan kasa Zenator Rawlings. Zenator Rawlings ameka se ne papa spirit JJ spirit abi rani mu no ye bekwa kwetini in some of the tuja nyankopon hia no onyo Kesi nti wo de me pa chaw sa enu ni si wi a there is a ameka say there is another reaction bia eno de ebusia meka se a chain Zenator Rawlings de no kra nti wo de otie enu so wi a empre ho enkate no ebusia mesra wo se otie wi a nya abotre na se hwede esede esato aso no yankopon hia no onyo Kesi medase bebre ebusia yentu fa ne yenkoni nkuti medase.
We have to tell them enough is enough. The money that they received from the World Bank for the re-engineering of the Garrett project that they squandered and people are now sharing, that money is not going to make a change to the lives of Ghanaians. That money is not going to improve the economy. The pillars of good governance include transparency, accountability, probity, integrity. But all of these starts with us. When we come to power, we must uphold those principles and guard them dearly if we are to protect this fourth republic of ours. Choboy, are we going to make sure that we put an end to the blatant corruption that we are seeing in Ghana? Then we must vote for the NDC. Remember that the people of Ghana hold the NDC to a higher standard. And so what it is that people tolerate from these people, they will not tolerate from us. We are at a precipice with the highest level of youth unemployment, with the most polarized society that we have ever seen, with recruitment that has been happening on the blind side of Ghanaians. All of this is a form of corruption. And so if we are gathered here today to launch this campaign, it must stand on principles that cannot be bought with money. We do need money, but we will not be bought. We must make sure that come December 7th, no one can come to any of our agents and offer them money to betray the people of Ghana. Joboy! Are we going to protect the ballot box for the people of Ghana? Are we going to wait till the announcement of the election result before we go to bed? Each of us has a duty to protect the ballot box. Each of us has a duty to preach the good word of the NDC. On his tour of Ghana, President Mahama has promised to deal with corruption, but he cannot do it alone. We must do it together. The fight against corruption is not a fight for one person. It is a fight that we must all take, which means that whether you are at the branch level, at the regional level, constituency level, national level, wherever you find yourself, whichever part of Ghana you find yourself, we must put an end to this waste of our resources, the squandering of our resources, the theft of our state lands, the nepotism that we are seeing. All of these are making very, very shaky the foundations that are holding this democracy together. Are we going to protect this fourth republic? Are we going to protect this fourth republic? Then we must do so by protecting the ballot box come December 7th.
Thank you.
Choboy! This is a big fight. We must all be above monetization. Do not allow yourself to be misled by the money that people will bring your way. If they could not do it in 7.5 years, the extra 4 months that we have is not going to change the way they do things. Vote for John Mahama, vote for the NDC, vote for your NDC parliamentary candidates, and let us turn this country around and put this country back on the right track. God bless you all. Thank you.
Hey! We have the man and we have the woman. And so with this particular woman is a broadcaster of the famous
Abusuya me pacha yentoa so yakotie Zenator Rawlings nene nsema wode atudwa a very powerful nyankopo onshan na onye ne kese on elevating it to the highest dream na onyankopon nya na dum no ntimi achieve yeda nyankopon as me pacha. I think so most of you will be wondering, say, there by the crown I made a beck and who I may say, I know they are not in Sene in some as Zenator Rawlings are canon. The entire maker son say, a video so you have a question. Bawumia, and Kesi new movie wale, and Waba NDC campaign ground. Anna, a message that is almost launching of their campaign ground on na Waban word in Simbia Tuja. It was here. Like can send papa in some just say NPP the Yankopon saying can according to some more candidate na just NPP promises in Kwan on your margins on baby Pia Maganians. It was here Bawumia Kasa Ninia on any wale and we Pia Babonting and Kasa Seminal or background would be or Mumano a queen no more no so be Kasa no Ubusia me pacho Yabako near Kushe video no so. Na me patcho said makano or comment means what guso would in fashion comment section ye budget near can say I know tia obi a me patcho mo fanche Yadamasi, yenko na yenko video no. Bra Bawumia nua so buy no so je akon meka so no so je anasa mo ma na kwanya na no so be de ebe kasae no yakopon hira no nye kase meda se.
And for that reason, this coming election is a very important election. And I want to inform Ghanaians that the critical considerations for casting our vote on the 7th of December must not be about lofty promises. Our critical and foundations for the voting and decisions that we have to make at the polling stations must not be considerations for religion. Neither should it be about ethnicity. It is about trustworthiness of a leader that can rescue this nation from the ditch the colonial government has put us into. The MPP administration currently in 2016 and in 2020 crafted lofty promises. Unfortunately for the people of the Northeast region, the charge for the great deception Ghana is facing today was led by my own brother, His Excellency the Vice President Dr. Bawumia. Today, I want to inform all of you and all Ghanaians that the deception of this government is clearly manifested even in the hometown of the Vice President. The Palugu multi-purpose dam, the sort was cut in 2019, and today $12 million have been squandered and shared among themselves with the tacit approval of my own brother, who during the cut sodden took the Nairi, no less a person but the Nairi himself, with his paramouncies in the Upper East region and the Northeast region, to witness this great deception. And today, the $12 million that was meant for the construction of the dam has been shared, unfortunately, with the tacit approval of my own brother, Dr. Bawumia. Ayazu, it is the same very Dr. Bawumia who promised the people of Wali that they were going to do a watermelon factory. Today, 8 years down the lane, the MPP administration has only an empty container by the road to show for the 8 years of the administration. Can we trust such a personality? Can we trust such a person? Can we trust such a person? Let me give you more of the deception. It is the same brother of mine, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia, who assembled the people of this north to cut short for the construction, the dualization of the road from Walawali to Tamale. Today, there is no constructor on site. Suddenly enough, he made sure the chiefs and people of the north witnessed yet again another deception. Again, I want to give you another deception. My brother once again didn't shy away from carrying his deception to Yendi, where he stood before the Yana and promised the construction of an airstrip in Yendi. Today, as we speak, there is nothing like an airstrip in Yendi. Can we trust my brother, Dr. Bawumia? Can we trust him to be truthful with us? Can we trust him to be trustworthy? My brothers, that is not all about the deception. So this particular election, everyone listening to us today must agree that the critical element to determine who to vote for is trustworthiness. And today, based on the records of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama,